Hello and welcome back to another episode of Tash Teaches. I'm Tash, and today I'd like to talk about the most important thing that we were never taught in school, and quite possibly the number one reason that most people seem to go through life struggling and suffering. It's more vital to your progress than learning any new skill or technique, and it will cost you absolutely nothing, but earn you potentially everything. What I'm talking about is, of course, the oft-forgotten mindset. What is a mindset? To put it simply, it's the sum of attitudes and beliefs that you hold about life. The mindset that you have established and continue to cultivate daily is the biggest shaper of each and every decision that you make, and will either help you or hurt you. But it is ultimately always your decision to pick which. To break the issue down to its most basic of form, we must consider your world paradigm. This is the abstract filter that sits in between you and your reality. You can't experience the world around you free from your paradigm, because the totality of your personal experience has to run through this abstract filter in order for you to perceive anything at all. Just as a camera won't take clear photos if its lens is cracked and dirty, we too will perceive life unclearly if our lens is cracked and dirty. We are individually in charge of maintaining and reshaping our view of reality to best serve us to be able to engage fully and lovingly with our lives, and ultimately create the conditions that allow for the experiences we so clearly seem to believe will make us happy. If you are suffering in life, there is a very good chance that there is something about your paradigm that is creating for you, in your perception of reality, an experience of pain and struggle. Whether through repeated unacknowledged feelings, constant negative self-talk, or unrealistic expectations that you hold of yourself or others, you actually play a far bigger role in creating the pain that you believe you are being held prisoner by than you probably give yourself credit for. In order to continue, we must break life down into two main categories. Number one, the things over which we have control. And number two, the things over which we do not. We always have, in every moment, the power to choose how we react to what happens to us, and how we think. Although if you're new to this idea, it can take some getting used to whilst you retrain yourself out of being a victim of circumstance into becoming a creator of your destiny. We have absolute power over ourselves, and frankly that's enough. We can always choose growth, self-improvement, and perhaps most importantly, radical self-acceptance, for they are always within our control. How others perceive us, on the other hand, or the opportunities that are presented to or taken away from us in life, are not within our control, so they needn't be worries and therefore causes of pain and suffering. Consider, if you will, these three rather commonly held beliefs. Number one, my song only has 100 plays. Therefore, no one cares about what I do and I'm not a good artist. Number two, creating good art is a struggle and therefore I must struggle to create good art. Or number three, only some will achieve success in life and I'm probably not going to be one of them. Many of us hold beliefs like this, often unconsciously and to our detriment. Do you feel that these are useful presuppositions to hold about your experience of life? Do you feel that operating off of a foundation built on such beliefs will either help or hurt your creativity and chances to experience a rich life full of inner peace, success, and meaningful connection with others? Consider now these next three beliefs. Number one, it's not my duty to judge my work. It's my sole duty to create from the heart. Number two, I am my own person, and I do not need to compare myself or my journey to anyone else, ever. And number three, I do not need to strive for perfection, for the best that I can do is good enough, and I'm simply proud of myself for showing up. Would you not agree that these three are far more beneficial beliefs to hold in supporting you on your journey of self-discovery as a creative and increasingly fulfilled and happy human being? We must be brutally honest with ourselves and stare into the darkest parts of our souls if we are to ever truly let go and make progress. By making a conscious effort to bring awareness to our moment-by-moment experience, we can notice how we view ourselves and the world around us as we go about our lives. We can be present to all the ways, both big and small, that we chastise and belittle ourselves and hold away all that we believe, at least consciously, that we want. It is so empowering to finally realize how much you could actually have and achieve if you just tended the garden of your mind. While we can never break free from a paradigm, we can always rethink, readjust, and rebuild it, however we like, with the free power of presence and intention. We must always be able to admit to ourselves that we can be the enemy in so many of the wars that we believe are being waged against us externally. Only through this form of self-awareness and then self-acceptance can we ever truly put down our weapons, forgive ourselves, and begin to grow anew from the ashes. So let's embrace the profound power of mindset, that invisible architect of our reality. Imagine, if you will, a world where each thought is a brushstroke, each belief a note in a symphony of possibilities. By nurturing a mindset grounded in self-compassion, creativity, and acceptance of what is, we paint a reality brimming with potential for what could be. We compose a life where challenges transform into stepping stones, where every setback simply fortifies our resolve. Our mindset is not just a filter through which we view the world. It is the lens that focuses our dreams into reality. So as you journey forth, remember it to be your most potent tool, your most loyal of ally. Cultivate it with care, feed it with positive thoughts, and watch as it unlocks doors to realms previously unimagined. In the garden of your mind, let every new thought be a seed of greatness, and every belief a promise of a future filled with wonder. As always, happy Wednesday and happy creating.